Ok, bây giờ mọi người thấy chưa? Chào mọi người nha, Nam Quang lại một lần nữa. Hồi sáng nay Nam Quang có chạy ra ngoài công viên Liberty á, nơi mà bây giờ đang chuẩn bị xảy ra cái vụ biểu tình thì hiện giờ là Nam Quang đứng trước cái City Hall, tòa thị chính của thành phố Westminster, và quý vị có thể thấy được từ rất là xa đó. Tại vì Nam Quang đứng hơi xa cho nên là quý vị thấy có vẻ là xa lắm. Ok, Nam Quang đi lại từ từ nha. Là lực lượng cảnh sát đã có mặt ở trước tòa thị chính của thành phố Westminster. Để Nam Quang nghĩ là chắc là để bảo vệ, chắc là để chuẩn bị đối phó với lại tình hình những cái người biểu tình. Nếu như mà có vấn đề gì bạo động xảy ra thì lực lượng cảnh sát ở đây họ sẽ ứng phó kịp thời. Thì hiện giờ chúng tôi chỉ thấy là tất cả cảnh sát họ vẫn đang đứng như vậy thôi thưa quý vị. Họ vẫn đang đứng coi như là dàn hàng ngang trước City Hall, trước tòa thị chính. Thì trong vòng một chút nữa đây, Nam Quang sẽ đi qua phía bên Liberty Park để mà cho mọi người biết được là những cái người biểu tình họ sẽ làm gì ở đây thưa quý vị. Thì hiện giờ là cảnh sát của thành phố Westminster đang đứng ở phía trước tất cả mọi người. Còn phía bên kia đường là nơi sẽ xảy ra cái vụ biểu tình đó. Mình nghĩ, Nam Quang nghĩ là họ sẽ đi tập hợp ở bên đó, xong rồi họ sẽ kéo qua bên này. Đó là cái mà mình nghĩ là họ sẽ làm thưa quý vị. Rồi bây giờ Nam Quang sẽ đi qua bên kia, nhưng mà nó sẽ hơi rung chút xíu nha mọi người. Bây giờ cái đường nó đi qua bên kia. Tại vì Nam Quang gắn camera ở trên cái scooter đó, thành ra nó sẽ hơi rung. Công viên Liberty nó nằm bên kia đường của đối diện với lại City Hall. Nó nằm đây, này City Hall này thưa quý vị. Đó, City Hall rồi phòng họp nữa, Council Chamber với lại Senior Center là nó nằm ở đây. Thành phố Farm Valley hồi hôm qua lại ít cảnh sát hơn là Westminster. Một cái điểm thú vị nữa là thành phố Westminster, những cái người biểu tình đó, họ muốn biểu tình ở thành phố Westminster 2 ngày liên tiếp, là một cái điểm rất là đặc biệt mà tới giờ Nam Quang cũng không hiểu là tại sao họ lại làm như vậy. Trong khi ở thành phố Farm Valley với lại Costa Mesa là họ chỉ có biểu tình có 1 ngày thôi.
No one's gonna burn down my city. Shit. Not on my watch. Not ever. I'll go get your uniform. You better. You should. Somehow.
Yeah.
We have water barriers set up on All-American Way, just south of Westminster. You're also going to find closures at 15th Street in Newland and closures at Beach and 13th. And you will not be allowed into the area until further notice. We do have the organizers' information. They're in contact with us. We do have some communication going where they will advise us if they need any of our help. We do have police personnel on scene, and we have our traffic division available as well. If the protesters decide to go on a march and they do need our assistance, then our traffic division will be assisting with them crossing the street. And we'll be coming back to you with updates in about an hour or so. Thank you.
Sắp sửa tới công viên rồi mà vẫn chưa thấy có chuyện gì xảy ra. Hồi nãy mọi người có thấy đó, quý vị có thấy là cảnh sát của thành phố Westminster họ cũng có thu một số clip để mà họ bỏ lên trên cái trang Facebook của riêng họ. Thế cũng khá đông rồi đó. Ok, mọi người chờ chút xíu nha. Sẽ hơi dòng đó,
tell you something. This is amazing to see all of you young people out here. Because you guys are the future. You guys can change things. I'm just getting emotional because this is getting I'll let y'all know I'm a very spiritual person. I stand on the word of God.
Amen.
And I pray to him every single day, sometimes several times a day. And these last 10 days, I prayed more than I ever could because my heart is hurting. My spirit is in turmoil. And I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be. So I am sending out this to all of you right here, right now, is that we got to stand on the word. We got to tell God. We got to pray to him and ask him to give us wisdom and guidance on how to handle this. Evil is out there, and it's been out there, and it's going to continue to probably be out there. But we got to do our part. We got to do our part to stand. I can't tell you how many times in my almost 50 years, I'll be 50 at the end of this month, y'all. My mama look good for having a 50. Yeah, she's gonna be 75. And then I got my younger brother who look like an old man, but but I'm gonna be 50 at the end of this month, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. If I had $1 for every time I have heard the N-word been called colored, been told to go back to Africa, I would be a millionaire. Right? I would be living in Beverly Hills. I'm telling you, it's awful. And let me tell you guys something. One of the things that how I was raised old school. My parents were like, you know what? That's ignorance. Just leave it alone. You be your best. You show them. You ain't got to tell them. You ain't got to fight them. You fight them with what you got inside of you. You show them who you are. I was raised old school. And I try to raise my girls the same way, but y'all a different generation. There's something brewing over here.
All good.
Y'all got some passion.
Right. That's right, baby.
They got some passion.
That's right.
Y'all ready to like fight. And I'm not talking about balling up your fists and all that, but I mean y'all ready to like. That's the thing. We're gonna fight. We gotta fight together. You know, I'm looking around. I want everybody to look around. Look at all the different races that are here, the diversity right here. Look at them. Black folks out here, not just Hispanic people out here, it's not just Asian people, it's not just white people. We are here together. We are a human race. We can't just come out here like today and just go protest, say what we gotta say, and then go home and sit on the couch. No, we gotta get involved in our cities. We got to get involved with our city council. We got to get involved with our police department. Let them know. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to educate yourselves to make sure that you're making the right changes. Because my grandson is 2 years old. Oh, sorry.
50 years old, y'all.
My grandson is 3 years old. I don't know. None of us know what his profession is going to be. But he could be in law enforcement. He could be someone that...
I'm sorry.
We don't know. But it's up to my house. It's up to all of us here to make sure that the next generation, they are raised with no racism. They are raised with hope and love for all. Because we are not born with that mess. It is hard. I'm just going to turn over really quick for my brother because he has a little story that he would like to tell and how he got through it. Thank you.
So, I grew up in this neighborhood, as my sister told y'all, from day one. I played junior American football for Westminster, played Westminster High School football and basketball. I now announce the football games at Westminster High School. I took over, my dad passed away, I took over outfield. Didn't want to, people asked me, I did it just to say, hey, let me just do it for a year. That was 10 years ago. Because this is even though I don't live here anymore, I live in another city, this is still my hometown. And because of that, oh, okay, he wants to play that, that's fine. So I want to do for my city what's important. And what's important to me is to let you guys know what happened to me as I grew up. Okay? When I was in 3rd grade, no, that's okay, I can all speak that. In 3rd grade, I was riding a bicycle that my mom and dad bought me for Christmas. A police detective, Westminster PD detective, comes up to me and says, hey, we were told that bike was stolen. I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm in 3rd grade, I don't know what's going on. I'm a little scared. So at this time, my parents never told me anything about police brutality, never told me about race, never told me anything. So I'm just green-eyed, I'm dreaming for this whole day. My parents come home, thank God at the time he's there. They explain to the police officer, no, we bought that for him for Christmas. Words exchanged, game was over. About a week later, I'm in school, in 3rd grade. I get called out to the principal's office. The principal says, hey,
bên kia nó có gì vậy?
that's Detective Brown. The inspector that pulled me up. He pulls me up, he says, we know you stole the bike. And we are going to take your picture to show this kid. If he picks you out, you're going to be in bigger trouble than you should be. So why don't you confess now that you stole the bike? I up and down told him I did not do it. I just read more. He takes my picture. The next thing you know, the principal comes in and says, hey, that's enough of that. Calls my parents. Thank God the principal knew that. He knows who my parents are. He knows how good people that they raised. My mom comes, picks me up. Now, you know, everybody knows this woman. She was a Texas woman. She's a woman from Texas. So she's going to protect her kids at all costs, no matter what. She comes in, and it is, I was more scared of her than that policeman. She goes home, she calls my dad. My dad works at GE. He's a big staple in this team. At the time, he wasn't as big. He was getting there. That's why we're out here, bro. It's important his family to bigger than that. That shit ain't big. My dad, everybody knows.
Có khi mà đoàn biểu tình họ đang nói chuyện thì có một anh chàng Mỹ trắng đang tới gần và mở cái rideau thiệt là to. Rồi
Follow
bây
him
giờ
like he doing that. He don't like him. You got every right to keep doing it. Don't stop. Just don't touch it.
Specific citizens as terrorists.
Whatever you want.
So when they drop the COVID-19, this bitch is going to mandate the vaccine.
What are you doing?
And she knows that the patriotic rights of this country and the conscious blacks in this country like me, we're going to have a problem. And this is why they so we was gonna have COVID-19 going around. You niggas was gonna be outside rioting like some fucking retards right now, and then we're gonna bring in the military and tear this motherfucker up. It's done through anarchy. In order for one civilization to rise, the one currently in existence has to fall.
I'm just saying, I don't want any trouble. You don't want him here.
He's interrupting a conversation. That's the problem.
You guys, for you guys.
We'd rather have a nice conversation like this and have
Which is
somebody
why
disrupting
we're
the
asking
peace.
you to please stop.
I personally asked him.
Thank you very much.
Because even if I wasn't having a protest,
There's one guy talking.
That's the only reason. It's
We're
because
here to
someone's
keep the
speaking.
peace. We're here to keep the peace. You know what I mean? We're here for peace. This is a protest for peace, and he is here against that. So if you want to defend
It's not
him,
supposed to be
you need to
like.
understand what side that
I'm
you're
not
standing on. Because you're definitely
saying.
defending him. You're saying
No,
that you do not want us here.
I do a lot of.
When we are here standing for peace. We're standing here against police brutality, and we're standing here against injustice.
just as you didn't want him here,
I understand.
whatever
You
he's
already
doing,
said that.
I live here in the city, and I'd prefer you guys not here.
We live here too, and we have a right to be here.
Oh, I'm not saying you didn't have a right. Absolutely. Just as
So
he has a right, he has a right to be here
but
too.
He's interrupting our peaceful assembly.
Well, you're interrupting my time in the park.
Nobody's doing anything to you.
I'm scared. Yeah. So why is it okay for you guys
Have
to
a nice
chase
day,
him
and
off?
God bless you.
It's
Okay.
okay.
I
You
hope-
can chase him off.
Just so you know, there's a
we
nice place in hell reserved just for you. Okay.
can. Okay.
Have a great day.
See, that's why we don't want you here. You get mean. It's not peaceful.
so what is happening here?
This is Black Lives Matter / Antifa, and they're just protesting George Floyd's death,
Right.
and they're trying to bring attention to the police. They say brutality, and there's a lot of controversy whether that was set up to cause this commotion, his death.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm just here. I just don't understand why they chased him away out of the park.
Right.
Yet I don't want them here either. I live here. I live in Westminster. I don't want them there. Why can they chase them away, but I can't chase them away? It's
Right,
two-sided.
yeah, I know.
It's
Yeah,
two-sided.
yeah,
And I'm
the-
not saying I want to chase.
The young man,
Yes.
to be fair, I think the young man totally have the right to stay here,
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like, he's like, well, music's too loud. Well, I didn't particularly care for that guy cussing at me like that because I don't cuss,
Okay.
And it's supposedly supposed to be peaceful, but as soon as they don't get their way, they were bullying him. So it's not peaceful. It's not a peaceful thing. And we know it's not peaceful. We go over to the police department. Did you see all the police over there?
Right, yeah. I saw them.
They know just as I know that this could easily not be peaceful. It's already not peaceful. They've already attacked me, and I'm just here, saying I live in the city, and I'd prefer them not here. Yeah.
Okay.
But they have a right to be here. But I'd prefer them not here.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like he had a right to be here. So that's all I was just trying to point out.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they say they want a conversation, but as soon as you don't agree with them, then as you saw, he started cursing at me. So, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
I
thank
don't want
you.
to take your
Yeah.
whole role.
What's your name?
My name's Ricky.
Ricky?
Yeah, I live in
William.
Washington. Wheeler?
Yeah, William.
William.
Yeah,
Okay,
William.
good.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, Ricky. Thưa quý vị, đó là một trong những chia sẻ của một cư dân ở thành phố Westminster. Bà không có thích cái cuộc biểu tình này.
She's been going for 50 years, y'all. she can do 75 years. Y'all can-
One last thing that I would like to say. Because, like I said before, I'm a spiritual woman. I don't end nothing without praising my God.
Amen.
So, another friend of mine who's a pastor, this is something that he wrote the other day. He's a white man. This is what he says. He says, whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother or sister is a liar. Right. For whoever does not love their brother and sister whom they have seen cannot love God who they have not seen. He says, yes, all lives matter. However, today, and for the last few days, we have paused to reflect, pray, and let black brothers and sisters know that we hear them, we see them, and we love them. We will not let the evil, hate, violence, or ignorance of the few keep us from seeing all that is good. Amen? So I just want to say a really quick prayer. God, we just thank you for this opportunity that you have opened up for us to be here today, to be heard, to be seen, and to make change. God, thank you for just all the things that people have just been putting aside. You're saying no more.
That's right.
You're allowing it to be seen. You are allowing things to happen. And we're thanking you right now. Lord, we don't want the violence. Lord, we don't want riots. We don't want the looting. We want peacefulness. We stand on your peace. We stand on your hope. We stand on your love. We stand on your justice. We stand on God's equality. Yes, Lord. And today, we fall into your word as a people, as a group, as unity. And we walk to make change. Thank you for the opportunity today. We praise you. In the name of God, amen.
How you guys doing today? First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out because this is amazing to be a young black man. My name is Joseph Willis. If you follow me, my name is Red Angel. I do music. I'm originally from Southside Chicago. I came to California to play baseball. So baseball has brought me here to California, and I'm going to tell you, the racism that you see, it's taught. I've been the only black kid on the baseball team of 25 kids, 4 Puerto Rican kids, 3 Mexican kids, and 17 white kids. And let me tell you one thing. The 3 white kids that grew up in Minnesota, Little Falls, Minnesota, Mario, or Seth that grew up in Iowa, no, they did not like me when I came out there. But we all had the same goal. We wanted to win a NCAA championship. One goal. 25 people came together. By the end of the year, Mario and Seth, those are my best friends. Still talk to them to this day. I want to thank you personally coming out here. You see a guy in the front line that got killed. George Floyd got killed. Steven Jackson is a good friend of mine. You go on my Instagram is Red Angel Music. I put up a post. When I seen Stack Jack out there, I felt like this was personal. Me personally, I'll give you a couple stories and I'm going to let other people speak. I was going to Orange Coast College. I had a friend of mine. He was in one row at Ross. We were at Costa Mesa shopping. I had about $2,500 in my pocket. My other buddy had $3,200 in his pocket. One guy was with us. He just happened to be stealing. So as we're walking to go and we see them, the police taking them, they arrest us for accessories to theft and we have no idea what's going on. Now we're in jail. We didn't do anything. As the picture behind. Another deal. 2 years ago, someone was at my house in Irvine. I wanted them removed from my house. This person is on probation, a young lady. I want you moved from my house. You're being annoying. I called the Irvine Police Department to have this person removed. Irvine Police Department arrested me and put me in jail for $200,000 bail. Now, if I didn't have the money to get out and I don't work hard, I don't do anything illegal, I would not be standing here in front of you. They put me in jail to bury me and take my life. Now, Derek Chauvin's bail is $500,000 for killing a black man. My bail was $200,000 for calling the police. basically I'm going to say, this fight, you're here. I hope you're here for good, because it ain't going to change. What you just see me do, I'm tired of the instigators and all that. They're not, you go get in their face and they're going to go away, period. So keep it peaceful. You're out here for a reason. This is a chance for you to speak up. This is an opportunity for you to speak up. Your coworker might be doing the same job as you and might be getting paid less. It's an opportunity for you to step up to talk to them, because it creates tension in your work. Nothing's fair in life until you make it fair. And until you see everyone. I don't see color out here. I just see a bunch of people. Good-looking people. I don't care what color you are. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I just see people. But at the end of the day, it's never going to be fair until we all fight together. Stay together. No matter if you don't like the next person, just think. However this person getting treated, this person can get treated, and so on and so forth. We're being able to catch it on camera right now, and we're lucky, but at the end of the day, just think of all the stuff that's not caught on camera.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay? So I'm fortunate enough to be here. I've been beat up thrown in jail, handcuffed. I've literally been in court, and the bail bonds, it has to be some type of brutality, because the bail bonds came in and said, we want to revoke his bail. The judge said no. I walk out of the court, the bail bonds and the police jump me and take me in. So this is a game. We have to win this game. And the only way to win is to come outside. If you have friends that aren't doing anything, I don't care if you come out here for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better than no minutes, because they don't want you to come outside. They don't want you in their face. They don't want you to be they want you to sit at home and just figure it out. No, we're figuring it out right now. Everything has to change. The civil rights book, everything has to change. It has to be ripped up and started over. Period. The old ways don't work anymore. They don't work. There's no more working. The old ways of doing things, the probation, everything that's set up, it's for you to go against your own people. You got a kid, and your kid's on your baby daddy's paying child support. Mama's paying child support, but guess who's getting a piece of that child support? The government. For you putting it on a piece of paper instead of you guys going and sit and talk it out. Everything's a joke. And until you change it, we'll be slaves to this. We're all slaves. We're just free.
That's right. Thank you.
So I want to appreciate everyone coming out here. You have no idea, from the bottom of my heart. This young lady, I spoke with her yesterday. She'll tell you. I had to FaceTime her because I said, I don't know who I'm on the phone with. Had me literally in tears. And I said, you know what? Coming out here, you're putting your life at risk. She said, let's do it. I was on my way. So, you guys coming out, you don't have to lose. Any of you guys need, listen, I work for a good company. You guys need a job. You can DM me. You can work from home, get paid every week. There's all type of stuff we can do to help each other out. And right now is the time to speak up and help somebody. All right? I want to thank you for letting me come out and speak to you guys. We're going to do whatever. We're going to be out here until they tell us to go home. But peacefully. Thank you. I appreciate you all. You just help. Hey, clap for yourself. All the people that died. Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. This is personal. I mean, it could have been any one of us, but it's not. So we have to fight for them and keep going. But I just want to say thank you to everybody. Like, from the bottom of my heart, you have no idea. Really, 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 really. Sometimes I'm in a federal court representing myself, suing the Irvine Police Department. No lawyer, no one. It went from Irvine, the Jamboree Court, to the federal courthouse. I represent myself because I'm not scared of them. The same typewriter they got, I got the same computer. The same hand they got, and if you don't understand it, guess what? You just follow their format. They're going to hit you with a format, and you read it, and you just reverse the format and put their names on it. Everything you teach yourself, and if you don't teach yourself, you are wasting your time. Teach yourself. I'm done. You guys have a good day.
I just wanted to say a few things. My name's Frank DeBorno.
Woo, hey Frank.
And I've been in this community for 57 years in Westminster. My parents were one of the first people to go to 17th Street School. They were one of the first Hispanic people to go to 17th Street School. We've been in this community for a long time. First of all, I wanted to thank the Westminster Police Department because there are good ones there that protect us and serve us. I love some of the policemen that I've spoken to. Now, that don't mean that all cops are good. I've seen 2 people gunned down in the streets of Westminster, shot in the back. One was a 17-year-old boy
Frankie Martinez.
running from the
Rest in
cops,
peace.
jumping a fence, got shot in the back and murdered.
On his birthday.
And that just makes me cry. What's worse is there's a bunch of frickin' other bad cops that didn't say nothing. There's cops that don't say nothing. They live by a code of not telling the truth. There are some that stand up for us, don't get me wrong. But there are some that think it's okay to murder and kill people. And their friends don't say nothing. Just like those 3 cops that sat there and watched them murder someone. Killed them. It was a modern day lynching. And it happens here too. It happens in Irvine. It happens in Huntington Beach. It happens all over. And nobody says nothing or nobody gets convicted. But I love our community. And it's time for a change, like this man said. It's time for us to quit paying millions of dollars in lawsuits where no one gets convicted. We are paying to get our ass beat sometimes.
That part. Who can
I have
afford
got
that
my
money? The
ass
elite.
beat by the cops for no reason. I've been driving down the street and had dope planted on me. I'm saying I haven't been a great citizen all my life, that's for sure. But I don't deserve to die.
Hi everyone. My name's Anissa Mercado, and although you may not think this has anything to do whatsoever with a black man being murdered in the street by a police officer, it does. I used to work in National Line Computer Center. I was signed with the FBI when I was 18 years old. I signed a little form with that company that said if you need emergency medication, etc., when I was 18, you know what it is when you're 18 get a first job. Basically, I found out that they've been testing on me with an antibiotic that are pretty much the crap that I believe personally in my heart is in the COVID ID. For the reason being, the situation that I'm going through, there's people that are in protest of what I'm saying right now because I'm telling you the truth.
No, they just can't hear you.
No, I know. I found the cell ports for the Epstein scandal regarding Donald Trump.
Can we not be disrespectful?
I found the cell port on my cell phone because I'm an IT technician since I was 18 years old, signed with the FBI, neglected, ignored, and they tried to destroy me. My belief and faith in Jesus has kept me alive. I had guns in my face. I had arsenic in my blood. I went to my cousin in Brea. He's a cop, a Lieutenant Mercado in Brea. He denied to help me for his opinion that since I was in a financial situation, I must be on drugs. I went to the hospital. I said, test my blood. It was clean. They said, you must be crazy. I found out that it's my ex-boyfriend from LA. I was also filming when I was 18 years old in LA. Untold Mrs. Power Rangers, etc. stupid stuff. I found out that my ex-boyfriend put a hit on my life because I refused in the Me Too movement. I call it Me First. That I refused to have sex with him. I said, hey, I'm a mother. I'm a computer technician. My kids go to private school. I have a different view of my life. You've offended me. He says, you'll never work in this business again. I said, I don't want to necessarily as a mom. Okay? I find out almost 10, 15 years later that my life has been put on the deep, dark web. Yes, I fully believe believe Donald Trump has a stake in it. I have been shot at. Okay, my main point being, they did that to me. That is the elitists, the rich people, get it? The producers, the directors, you know what I'm talking about. They did that to me with a plan to do it to you. I was a test to see how much they could get away with. That is why a black man died. His name is George Floyd. George representing the government. Floyd representing David Gilmore, the socialist. I am not kidding. God bless you. No, it is, because it's about the black people being targeted. They're being targeted.
Thank you.
The Mexican
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am with Anonymous.
Okay, next speaker. Next speaker, please. Thank you. My name is Shonda. This is my co-worker. We work here in Westminster. I'm from LA County. I've been working in Westminster for over 3 years. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist. And what we need to understand that this is systematic. This racism has been passed on from generation to generation. So when you see our black men running sometimes, it's not because they're guilty, it's because they're free. And they need to get to a place where their voices are heard, where they're not ignored. So what I see here are people who have finally saw the truth. There's no more hiding behind, oh, he had a gun. Oh, he was trying to resist. We saw it straight out in America, and other nations have joined together to say enough is enough. Black lives matter today. They should have mattered a long time ago, but they matter today. You see us. You see us. You hear us. Everything that we've been through, all our ancestors, all those who have died before us, it was not in vain. Our voices are only magnified when we all come together. So I appreciate everybody who came out here to say, I see you. I see you, black people. I see you, black man. I see you, black boy. I have a husband that's 6'3", 200 and something pounds. He's a threat because he's a black man. I'm an educated black woman. I'm a threat because I will not be silent. We have educated black women. Thank you for seeing us. Thank you for hearing us. Thank you for risking the Rona to be out here and support us, because we love you because you see us. We love you because we were all created to be equal. It's time for that to happen. It's time for my son to be able to walk down the street and not be afraid. He told me Wednesday morning at 4 a.m., Mom, I'm having nightmares. Never got stopped by a police officer. My son is a boxer and a football player. He didn't know what gangs were until he was about 13. He called them teens. So he didn't come from this type of cycle where he's just seeing death and violence. But he has the potential of having PTSD. So many black men have PTSD and they don't even know it. They don't even know that they're plagued with this fear that the next stop may be their last. That if they speak up, they may be seen as a threat. Listen, when we walking down the street, if we talk with our hands, that's what black people do. We are passionate. We are not dangerous. We are passionate. I'm speaking from passion and love. I may look like I'm pissed off, but I'm not. I'm really happy right now because this is what I'm we are all in this together. And when one falls, we all fall. So I'm thankful to God. I'm so thankful to God that there are people out here that see past color. There are people out here that see past gender. There are people out here that see past socioeconomic status. We see people. We have heartbeats. We breathe so that our children can breathe. We keep fighting so that our children can have a leg to stand on. So I appreciate and honor everybody who saw honor and worth in us. Because we all matter, but today we're going to recognize that Black Lives Matter.
Good morning. Morning. How are you? ¿Cómo le va a ustedes? My name is Lak Trent. So the trend the last name should give me away, right? So I'm a Catholic priest. I came here just 2 summer ago, and I'm residing at the Blessed Sacrament Church. And I'm so thankful for the youth, for the young men and women, and even little babies who go out to march across this nation, across this land, and to give us a hope that the day of woe is now coming to an end. It seems that way. It seems that way. We do have reason to hope. Now, our sister Shauna earlier asked us to always have God in our journey. And so thank you, Mama, and Shauna and brother, and all the speakers before me. It is beautiful. I have friends who are African American, and I have a wonderful time with them because of the self-isolation. You know, we haven't been able to go to church. But this Sunday, I have mass in the detention office, Catholic Restorative Justice Detention Ministry in Orange, and at 10 o'clock, and at mass in Bloom, the juvenile hall, and the youth services center for our incarcerated youth to watch the mass. After that, I'm going to see my friend down in Laguna Niguel, and I'm going to buy them Chinese lunch. And we will have, first we have Holy Communion first, and after that we have lunch. And of course, we practice social distancing. But the prophet Micah has something to give us hope. What does the Lord God ask of us? Is it not that you do justice, to do mercy, and to walk humbly without God? And I have read and talked articles, and also have watched talk with my friends, and they are tired. As one brother before said, they are tired of the same thing, same old. Injustice done, and then those responsible got away with it for the most part. And I remember the archives, the film of the funeral for Emmett Till in Chicago back in 1955. He was a young boy, 14 years of age. From Chicago, went to see his relative in Miami, Mississippi. And he went to a store run by a white family. And the storekeeper there, she was 21, married. And she said to the others that he flirted with me. And so he was beaten and lynched. Now the wonderful thing about his mother was this. She insisted that at the funeral service, the casket could be opened so that people can see and watch and take photographs and film and video his mutilated body. So we come a long way, I suppose, and I think we do have hope that America can change, right? We are here because we are hopeful that America can change, right? And America do change, right? We do change. For example, several good news now. One is in Minneapolis, where Mr. George Floyd died after 8 minutes and 46 seconds of a white officer's knee on his neck, which is a symbol of injustice on the neck of African Americans in this country. And now the hope is that in Minneapolis, the city council president have decided that they will make a lot of changes to the police department there from the ground up. And also they terminate the contract with the police department with the public school. And that is now also demanded in Chicago. Also in Richmond, Virginia, the mayor there had talked about removing all the Confederate statues from the prominent boulevard there. Now, we always want to end our conversation and our work with hope, right? Because if not for hope, why are we here? And but I will ask you this, as a nation, as a people, to please consider what you watch on TV, what you listen to on radio, and if you take a calculation account of how many times you watch the same channel, listen to the same radio, then whether or not you want to, there's a very good chance that will move you to one direction, either to the right or to the left. But America works best if us, for the most part, somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Because otherwise we will have a nation after one term of one party or 2 terms of one party, you will have the next party try to undo everything that went before. And this will be keep going back and forth, How can we as a nation psychologically, emotionally, socially survive that? So consider, please, to do that. I wrote this to some friend, so I want to read it to you. My heart is heavy. Since April 30th of 1975, my family has been in this beautiful country. Each of us in our own lives so blessed by what America offers. And now America feels so different. We seem to head down the path of self-damaging. It hurts to see America this way. And during this very divisive, heart-breaking moment in our nation, my heart is heavy. And so, sisters and brothers, let us continue to pray that God bless America. And I pray that we be always one country, one people, ever united to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. A land where we move toward the principle of unity in diversity, where in the word of the U.S. President, consider the greatest president by the majority of historians, that we adopt the national anthem with malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right as God gives us to see the right. We strive on to finish the work that we are in, to bind up the nation's wound, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations. I listened to U.S. presidential historian, and I have hope of watching them because they know how the country has been moved through on the movement, on the changes, and they are very hopeful in general. And so we have reason to hope. God bless our country. God bless America. May we be one always. Thank you.
The floor is open to anybody that wants to speak. I encourage everyone to share their voice. This is a safe space for anybody.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say their name!
George Floyd!
Happy birthday, Brianna!
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brianna.
Excuse me.
Happy birthday to you.
I have been at a couple other protests, and it honestly really struck me. People got down on one knee and they held for 8 minutes and 46 seconds silence. And I think that we should do that to honor, because I think that we all need to feel the realness of that. We need to feel the gravity. We don't need to just see it. You need to feel it to really understand what that man went through. Even just 1 minute in that silence, you will feel the heaviness of that. Because as someone said before me, there's symbolization in what that man did to George Floyd. He pressed and he choked life from that man for 8 minutes. So I'm gonna set a timer for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Everybody can lift your hand up for 8 minutes. 8 minutes and 46 seconds. Please just respect the time. If you have bad knees, my mama got bad knees. I apologize. You know, but also, I don't think it's gonna hurt us to feel a little bit of pain when people have lost their lives. sadness of those 8 minutes and 42 seconds, let that register your anger. Let that anger, don't let that just stir up some fire. Let that anger resonate in you. Let that make you impassioned. When you are proclaiming through these streets his name, when you are saying Black Lives Matter, you're doing a whole lot more than that. We're stirring up change. We're making history today.
Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name!
George Floyd!
Say his name!
George
Floyd! Say her name!
George Floyd!
Say her name! Breonna Taylor! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! What do we want it?
Now!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Show me what democracy looks like!
This is what democracy looks like!
Let's do this, people. Do it!
Got some water if anybody needs water. I got about 5 or 6 waters to give out. We have water bottles over
Keep it peaceful and don't block the cars. Let the cars go through.
Who got a speaker? Nobody got a speaker? We got it. Can I borrow that? Oh, no, like that. I don't need that.
That long?
Yes, I know. I'm about to visit my family today.
Thưa quý vị và các bạn, như vậy là có lẽ là cái phần mà nói chuyện đã xong. Thì bây giờ mọi người đi ra đường để mà diễu hành đó, tiến về tòa thị chính của thành phố Westminster. Cái đó là cái mà chúng tôi nghĩ là sẽ xảy ra.
Just shove it in there. What is in there?
I know, it's so much. I know. But then again, it's like,
I'll probably see if we're I know, I think so. I think,
Có cả Miss của Westminster, cái cô mà đeo vương miện đó.
Excuse chanting there.
What's that?
Is that a bunch of
I don't know what the plan is. I know that.
Đây là dàn police đây thưa quý vị.
Stop
You're on the wrong side.
Who are you protecting?
Quit your
job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job! Quit your job!
Quit your job. No more bad police.
No justice! Police! No racist! Police! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Show me what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! Justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! No peace!
Wake up,
Police!
department. Quit being racist. Quit being killers.
No peace! No racist! Police! No justice! Police! No racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No racist! Police! Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
Take a knee. Take a knee. Quit killing us. Quit killing us.
Don't shoot! Hands up! 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 Don't shoot! Say his name! George Floyd! 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 What's her name? Breonna Taylor! What's her name? Breonna Taylor! What's her name? What's her name? Breonna Taylor! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
Treat us like
George Floyd! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor! Breonna Taylor!
And for everybody else, right, here we go. We say our names loud. We want you guys to hear this. You need to listen. Listen to our silence. Listen to our cries. Everybody.
Y'all remember Tamir Rice? Say his name! Say the name! Say it again! Say it again! Say it again! Say it again!
Stop killing us. Stop the stupid faces. Stop the stupid faces. Pig. Quit killing us.
Black lives matter! 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 Show me what community looks like. This is what community looks like. Show me what community looks like. This is what community looks like. Show me what community looks like. This is what community looks like. Show me what community looks like. This is what community looks like. Whose street? Our street. 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 Whose street? Our street.
Don't tell me we paying y'all to stand around still. It's like,
I don't think so. That's not what my tax dollars pay
that's
for.
what I'm saying. So why they still standing? We paying y'all to stand here and look at us?
2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. 2, 4, 6, 8. Stop the violence, stop the hate. I'm tired of going to bed with tears in my eyes, fearing for the next time I walk outside my house for my life. For people who are supposed to serve and protect me, and my tax dollars are paying for that. Speak on it.
Why are we paying you to beat us?
I'm tired of standing up there looking at me crazy like you don't know what I'm talking about.
Do your job. Hey, let's take a moment of silence. They feel our pain. They humans just like we human. Take a moment of silence. We come here, we made all this noise. Now stand here and let them feel how we feel. How we can come to the city hall and protest in silence. And let them feel just like every single other black or Spanish or any other minority in this country has felt.
All y'all take a knee. I'm gonna need my people behind me. Take a knee.
And take a moment of silence.
We are taking a moment of silence.
They will feel the
Our
silence.
voices are down
We have
for
come to
y'all.
their city hall. They will feel our
If
silence.
you feel my pain, join me in this moment of silence, officers. If you feel my pain, and I know some of y'all on the force, personally.
Show us you care.
What are you doing then?
I don't see y'all feeling my pain.
What happened to protect and serve?
Show me what solidarity looks like. 3, 2, 1, and silence.
That's me. Go ahead and keep looking. It is me. The one you beat. The one you killed.
Silence!
Sorry.
My brother. He's a police officer for Santa Ana PD. I know he feels my pain. He told me personally. His job as my brother is to protect me. His job as a police officer is to serve and protect me. That's your job too. And I care about him just as I care about your safety too. But you are not supposed to put y'all's safety above my own. I'm not a danger to you. I carry no weapons on me today. I had my pepper spray, but that's because
this shit doesn't have to continue happening. So I don't have to be here in 20 more years. So I don't have to be here standing in front of City Hall in 30 more years, 40 more years, 50 more years. So my grandkids don't have to stand here 30, 40, 50 more years, 100 more years. We don't have to keep dealing with this because it's been over 400 years, y'all. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of crying myself to sleep. I'm sick and tired of having to filter myself in front of white folks when I leave my house. Because they're scared of me, but the power that resides in my skin.
You look like the cop was on his face. Sorry.
I don't believe all of y'all are racist. I don't. But I don't see that you feel my pain right now. I see mockery on some of y'all faces. I see smirks. I'm not gonna point you out because you know who you are. I ask again for a moment of silence, enemy. I see some of y'all with your heads bowed. I see the grievance in you. Thank you.
When do you guys up there just really step up and be a good teammate? Come from a background of teammate got me here. Being a good fucking teammate. Just being a good teammate to my second baseman. Being a good teammate to my third baseman. Being a good teammate to my center fielder, tell them don't go. Just being a good teammate, holding them accountable for shit that they did wrong. When do you guys start to hold people accountable? I'm from Southside Chicago, standing in Orange County, California. You know what got me here? A baseball bat and a glove with about 20 other kids that were not black. It was just me. Baseball gave me a way out. If I didn't have a baseball, I'd probably be dead or in jail in Chicago selling dope or doing whatever on 72nd and Stony Island. That's where I'm from. Same place as Common. Same place as Kanye West. Same place as D. Ray Davis. Hella talent. People don't make it out though. I come here, I go to jail with $1,200 and my $2,000 in my pocket because someone that I go in the store with that I have no idea is stealing. But I end up in jail with an accessory to theft. I go on. I don't want to do those probation. I didn't do anything. I got $2 grand in my pocket. Why the fuck would I be stealing a $20 polo shirt? Really? Or is it just because I'm black? Oh, it's because I'm black. Because we were all black in Costa Mesa that day. Chief Snowden, whose son I played baseball with, who I know very well, who used to fly that helicopter over our field at Orange Coast College when I played for John Otabelli. Yeah, I'm talking because I'm fucking tired. Jump in my car, I gotta worry about when I get pulled over. Am I gonna be stereotyped? Am I gonna go to jail? I get pulled over on a 55 and Dyer at the Embassy Suites with my girlfriend chilling, relaxing, getting away because our condo's not done. We get pulled over and guess what? I'm a pimp. Thanks, Santa Ana Police Department. I've been pimps, drug dealers, everything because of my status, because I carry myself and I know how to speak. That's a crime? Or are you afraid of me because I speak like you? And I don't have a badge. At some point in time, my name is Laverian Joseph Willis. I wonder if there's any Irvine Police Department officers out here. Anybody from Irvine out here? Anybody know Officer Valentine? Who I called the Irvine Police to have someone removed from my home in 2018. And guess what happened? I ended up in fucking jail with a $200,000 bond. I'm standing right in front of you because my lawyer, Greg Peacock, who I started to fight the police, and I said, fuck this. I'll fight these people myself in the federal court. 550 North Flower, the address to the jail. I used to live there. Anaheim police, Fullerton police, you guys put me there plenty of times. Shit I didn't even do. Dan Cook, the head public defender for Orange County. Yeah, I'm dropping names because I know some people and I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of fucking being quiet.
Speak on it, brother.
I'm tired of sitting down in the jail cell in Fullerton where you got young black men. This is the story I was told once I was in jail. I was in Fullerton courthouse in jail, sitting down there getting ready to fight my case. Doug Lobato was my public pretender. He wasn't my lawyer. He was just a guy you got to sign and pay, look at this fucking file and say, hey, yeah, there's 10 people on the name. These people are going to go to jail. These people go probation. You pick what it goes. This is a fucking game. But when do you guys up there stand up and say, hey, that could have been my brother? Or do you bail them out so fast that we never even see it? That's what really happens.
That's what happens. Yes, sir.
This has to stop. You guys got to get accountable. You don't want this shit fucked up? Nobody, honestly, I'm tired of staying in my house. I'm tired of being scared. I'm tired of worrying about Huntington Police Department seeing my black ass on the street and looking at me like, what are you doing here? I fucking live here. What are you doing here? Get home. When you call the police and you end up in jail, I called the police on a white lady who was on formal probation. She was my girlfriend. I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. I'm tired. But I don't want to go to jail. So right now, I got to act like a little snitch bitch and call the police. And guess what fucking happened? Officer Valentine found a way to put me in jail for $200,000. Lucky I work and don't do anything illegal and I was able to bail myself out. Because if not, I would be sitting in jail with 20 years for something I didn't do. Or when they offered me 14, or we're going to give you 23 years if you lose this case. Or you could take 9 right now. Guess what I told them? True story. Man, I'm from fucking Chicago. 23 is my favorite number. You said the wrong word to me. Let's go to court. Speedy trial, you got 27 days. As I'm sitting in court, now I'm helping other people get out of jail. They want to get me out of jail so fucking fast because I was fucking up their money. I'm tired of this shit. I could have been a police officer, but I had a domestic dispute with the first lady I went out with, and it ended up a domestic violence. Judge Pamela Isles, pull out your phone and Google Judge Pamela Isles, who was taken off the stands for drinking and driving when her daughter was killed by a drunk driver. She was on the stands hammering people with court cases. She gave me I'm a 2-time felon. I ain't never fucking hurt nobody. I'm a 2-time felon. I ain't never hurt nobody. I can't be a cop because I ain't never hurt nobody. I got nothing but love and respect for the job because some of you guys up there, Deputy Cho from fucking Orange County, I played baseball with him. A lot of you guys are my teammates. Everybody chose different routes. My cousin's a Chicago police officer. I respect the job. But when you ain't doing it right, you're not being a fucking teammate. Now, I know you guys are good teammates up there because you turn your back when someone does it.
That's right.
The best teammate in the world is to say, hey, you know what? I can be in a relationship with someone. My chick spit on the cops and got the assault on the fucking police officer. I had to stand in front of her and protect her. And then when I got done, I had to pull her to the side and say, hey, you know you were fucking wrong. You just put us in jeopardy because you spit on the cop. That's a good teammate. Be a good teammate. When you go home tonight, look at yourself and say, am I a good teammate? Do I want to be a good teammate? Someone to be a good teammate to my kids? To my daughter? I don't need that. Be a good teammate. That's all it's about. You see all these people out here, they fighting for you. President Trump got you standing up here ready to fight and shoot your own people. There's other countries over there probably zoning in, looking at us like, goddamn, but then again, you look at them other countries, they're all standing up with us. They're tired. You guys play this little game. This game has to stop.
That's right.
I did a show with 6ix9ine. I seen the whole Orange County Sheriff Santa Ana police. I didn't know what the hell was going on. Shit, I thought they was coming to arrest me. I'm like, shit, I'm not about to perform. I'm about to get up out of here. You guys are there to protect someone and play a game, and then you put them in jail, and then you make them snitch. It's just a fucking joke. So that old civil rights book we got going on, that law book, that shit's no good. It doesn't even work. It's no good. It's built for us to go to jail. I got put in jail. I couldn't go play college baseball anymore. I couldn't go play pro baseball. I was stuck in Orange County. But guess what? I graduated. Graduated with every law and every rule that you put me under and that I had to stand up. No drinking, no smoking, no butter knife on my fucking kitchen table to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or I'm going to jail because I want to kill somebody in my living room. It's just a joke. So we're asking you to help us change this shit. That's it. We're not trying to confront. We don't want to guys shoot us. We're not coming out here to. We're out here to we just want to be normal. Some of you guys out here on the front line, but you ain't getting paid the same pay grade. How about being a good teammate? Your teammate going to put his life on the line with you, but they get paid a little bit less. We understand there's a rank of movement, but shit got to be fair. Everybody putting their life on the line. Just be fair and be a good teammate. That's all this about. I never let anything that happened, any bad cop, make me look at a cop and think he's bad. It doesn't work like that. Just the bad one I ran into. So be a good teammate. I see y'all looking up there listening to me because I got your ear. I hope you remember me. Don't shoot me. Don't pull me over, get my ticket. I'm going to give you my license. All my shit's registered and legal. But just be a good teammate. Because I'm a good teammate when you pull me over and ask me for my license and I say, hold on, let me get that for you, sir. Do you smell weed? Yep, I was smoking a blunt in the car, just left the studio. Just being honest. Just being a good teammate. Thank you.
If you're a good cop, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I can stand up for that. We love you. We appreciate what you're doing. But there's been injustices in our community. Big ones. 17-year-old kid shot in the back by the Westminster Police Department, running away. That makes me sick to my stomach that I have kids that might have to face that. The worst part is, we want those cops gone. We want the cops that shoot kids in the back gone. We want the ones that when you get pulled over, they have a look on their face like that guy. They look like the guy that had his, like that, with his hands in his pocket. Did you see that guy? I see some faces like that up there. We want you guys gone. We want you guys out of here. We want the good cops. We want the cops that say yes sir and no sir back when we say yes sir and no sir. Not the ones that look at you like you're a punk. We're tired of that look. We're tired of that cop. And here's the worst one. The cop that sees that happening and turns his face and doesn't speak up for what is right. Those are the ones that make me sick. Those are the cops that make me sick. Tell the truth. Live up to your oath.
Be a man.
Quit being a liar and a cheater and a stealer. Quit planting drugs on us. Quit hurting us. Quit beating us.
Killing us.
To the good cops, we love you again.
my experience is that those that I have been close to, those that have raised me, none of us trust you. And until you guys aren't listening to the news,
Let him speak.
they were doing community interviews with the LAPD commissioner. There were several people who were straight up, talking to them. But one thing I want each of you to remember, because you show up here and riot here, because you do not serve us, several people have straight up said, because we do not trust you to protect us, me and my neighbors and my friends and my family are going to arm ourselves because we do not trust you. So you're all out here being right here. It looks like none of you are actually in for a fight. We don't want to fight. But if you keep this up, if you keep up this image, if you keep on serving, you're only yourselves. Then you wouldn't want your job anymore. Because it's definitely going to take it. We're doing this not just for us. We're doing this for you. Remember that.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
How's everybody doing? First of all, we're going to stop talking to him for a second, and I want to talk to all of you. I want to appreciate all of you for being out here because you don't realize how good you look. Right now, being here together, making signs, raising y'all voices, y'all are making a difference. And when I stand here in front of this crowd, I don't just stand here as a 260, 6-foot tall black man. I'm a United States Marine. I did the same exact same oath. I swore to protect this country against terrorists, foreign and domestic. And right now the problem is, some of these police officers, not all of them, but some of y'all buddies are becoming domestic terrorists. And we gotta get them the fuck out of here. We gotta get them the fuck out of here. We gotta get them out of here. And I understand what y'all doing. Y'all protecting the building. Y'all protecting the city hall. Right now y'all in the place of defense. But everybody's relaxed. I know how to read body language. I did this shit in country and out of country. I get it. But y'all just gotta hear us out. All we want to do is be heard. We want to talk to somebody about changing policy. It should be no reason that the United States Marines should be held accountable outside the country, but our own police officers can't be held accountable inside the country. I shot all the same weapons you have. I had all the same gear you have on. That shit don't mean nothing to me. I'm not scared of nothing. None of this. I've been shot at. I've been blown up. This shit means nothing to me. But the problem is, if I go outside of my country and I face that, the problem is coming back and facing that same exact bullshit. Why the hell can I feel safe in my own home when I'm protecting us across the seas? I miss my mom too. I don't know if some of y'all live around here. Some of y'all probably grew up around here. But I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. I spent years, not a day, not a couple months, not a couple weeks, but years overseas defending us. To be what? Ruined by police officers having a shitty day and perceives me as a threat. And that's the fucking problem. That is the problem. So I'm not here to cuss none of y'all out. I don't believe in that all cops are bastard shit. You know why? Because most of my brothers that I served with in the United States Marine Corps, in the armed forces, whether it was special forces or regular forces, are now cops. They are police officers. They're trying to make a difference. But all I'm asking you to do is make a difference in your own community. Because it starts with one person. a heart and a mind, right? That has always been the mission. If it can be the mission outside the country, it should be the mission inside the country. Hearts and minds. And if you can't change the hearts, and if you can't change the minds, then we got to change the policies. Am I right or am I wrong? Because like I said, I'm standing up here. I ain't scared of shit. I'm not. And I will be hurt. Because this is my community. I live right down the damn street. And I know y'all see the problem of what's happening. It's not like y'all don't have social media. It's not like y'all don't see the fucking people anti-protesting against us. And I know exactly what you're doing. You're protecting the building. You're protecting something sacred to this city. And please do that. But don't approach us with force when we come at you with a voice. It's people out here holding signs and y'all have guns. Escalation of force, I know all about that shit. So you can't turn it on me. And when I say you, I don't mean you specifically. Because I get y'all just chilling. But I'm talking about the other people. It's not you. That's the problem. If it's not you and you're not addressing the problem, then you become the problem. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I saw crooked shit on the other side of the enemy lines by my own Marines. And you know what I did? I picked them up by their fucking vest, all their bulletproof vests. I threw their ass up against the wall and I said, motherfucker, we're not here for that. You either stick to the mission or you get the fuck out of there. You understand? And you're going to help us. The policy is protect and serve. It's age old. It's time old. That shit's been a part of the police since before I was born. Protect and serve. If you're not protecting and serving, what's the fucking point of you being here? What's the point? What's the point? And what's crazy right now is, I see my brother right there behind these lines, resonating with everything that I'm saying. So that means he's seen the problems. And that I can see that you've spoken up for stuff like this. But that's what I'm saying. It's only a small percentage of us. I see 2 black people possibly behind these lines. If there's 3, let me know. Maybe a 4th. But that's it. It's like 5 black people out here. So obviously we can't be the fucking threat. Shit, there ain't enough of us. How we make up the smallest population? The smallest population of America, right? And they say something crazy, like, this is what they say to us. I want to let y'all hear me out. To us, they say, police kill just as many white people as black people. But if black people make up the smallest percentage of people, that means out of that huge ass percentage of white people, they're killing just as many as a small ass percentage of black people. And that's the fucking problem. So you know what 13% of 1,000 is? 130, right? 130. But 13% of 10,000, 13% of 10 million. Do you get what I'm saying? Like 130 compared to 1,000 might not seem like a big number. But literally, 130 compared to 1 million is definitely not a big number, now is it? Y'all gotta understand these things. And they tell us crazy shit like, go home. I fucking live here. I live here. So if y'all hear that, right? It's not like y'all don't see our cars. If y'all a patrolman, you see us drive around this motherfucker every day. I get far right down the street. I'ma just be 100. So the thing is, like, come and help us, please. I was just at a protest where I was marched on by the National Guard. Who the fuck is a National Guardsman to me? He ain't did shit yet. He about to try to earn a combat action ribbon in the streets of LA. Come on now. Be better than that. Come on, fucking weekend warriors, and they trying to step up to me. The fuck they gonna do to me? But the thing is, I didn't even come there for that. All we want to do is be heard. So now that we've had this conversation, so now that all y'all have sat here and y'all heard everything that we're saying to you, because like I said, I didn't come here to fight. Everybody saying wear black. I ain't wearing black. I wear black every single fucking day of my life. I'm not doing that. I'm tired of feeling like a target in my own community. I'm tired of feeling like everywhere I go is an uncomfortable feeling. Like, give me a second. Have you ever walked in a room? Because some of you might have. Have you ever walked in a room and felt uncomfortable in that room, right? You might get a little pissed off and you might step outside into the hallway. But being a black person, once you enter that hallway, now somebody in that hallway is going to make you feel uncomfortable. So and then you say, all right, fuck the room, fuck the hallway, I'm going to go outside the building. Maybe I'll chill in the lobby. All right, now you're sitting in the lobby and you get those same crooked looks. Right? So you're saying, fuck the whole building, fuck the whole place. I don't want to be here. I'm going to go outside. And before you walk outside to your car, somebody spits at your feet. That's what it's like being black in America.
I'm uncomfortable every damn day in my skin.
Because everybody says this bullshit about, it's about one killing. It's not about one fucking killing. This is symbolism.
Yep.
It's symbolism. So we're not here to fight. We're here to educate. I just want you to know what I feel like when I go places. So when you approach me, if I come off slightly aggressive, it's because I'm agitated. I've been agitated my entire fucking life. My mom had to watch the innocence leave my eyes when I realized what kind of system was working against me in my own fucking community. And then I leave this country and try to do something for this country. And then I get told by people in this country that I still don't fucking belong. And they tell me to go home, but this is my home. So that's why we agitate. So I'm sorry if I come off as an angry black man. Wearing a fucking mala. I'm sorry if I come off as an angry black man.
You don't need to because you with passion, brother.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
But the thing is, no, look,
They should be sorry. They should
Angry.
be sorry.
You are
angry because you are hurt.
Look.
You hurt because of what you went
You
through.
don't gotta speak for me. I gotta make a
And all
point.
that is
I got you. You home. You home. You good. I got you. You good. You good. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people might come off agitated. I'm gonna just explain that to you. And why? It's not because of you. If you've never done anything, it's definitely, I'm telling you, it's not because of you. I'm not coming off agitated because of you. I'm coming off agitated because somebody who wears a uniform, who looks just like you, wronged that person in the past. They came up and wrongfully accused them of something. I know you just seen the video. FBI agent, minding his own goddamn business, going out for a drink, and he was harassed by 3 white police officers. He told them to their face, I'm not who you think I am. He looked them in the face and said, I'm not who you think I am. In country, we got to establish what's called a PID, a positive identification. And I know your policy is to first contain the situation, right or wrong. But when you contain the situation, before you get to grabbing him, maybe ask him who the fuck he is. He says, stop touching me. You don't know who I am. And I'm not who you think I am. So if somebody was to tell me that out of uniform, and I'd be like, well, shit, who are you? Let me see some ID. But you know what they did? They put this man in handcuffs. They rustled him up. They was trying to beat his ass, not realizing that he was a fucking FBI agent. As a black man, he was profiled. He worked behind a badge and was profiled by badges. And that's the shit they gotta stop. Even if you're not a part of the problem, if you know it's a problem, speak up. And that's all we asking for. So I'm talking to y'all now. Y'all gonna encounter some people who are gonna say stupid shit like you to like go home. And when they say that to you, you realize that you sit here, you protest here, you speak here, you love here, and you have families here on your fucking home. Everywhere that you're sitting right now is considered your home. This is public property. This is yours. You are American, so this is yours. I thought, so this could be yours. You understand me? Me and everybody I serve with, they can't even speak up because they're wearing the uniforms. So they don't want to get backlash from their units. But don't worry about it, I'll do it for them. I want to let you know that this is yours. All of this shit belongs to you. We make the sacrifice out there so you can keep all this shit. Nobody will come here and harass you on our watch. Do you understand me? I don't give a fuck if you're Muslim. I don't give a fuck if you're Asian. I don't care if you're Mexican. If somebody, foreign or domestic, comes against you, I will be right there for you. Do you understand? So right now we're going to do this television style. We're going to make this shit simple. I'm going to scream at you. I'm going to pretend I'm a protester, anti-protester, because they wear shit like MAGA hats. I ain't saying that nobody caused it, but I'm just saying what they're wearing when they show up. Listen, they wear things like Make America Great Again hats, right? First of all, I see some Latinos and Hispanic Americans up here, Black Americans up here. Okay, cool. So when was America great? When they were saying Mexicans or say, I am home. Fuck this is we shit. I want it to be individual. Know that you are home. Every single person in this circle, okay? So go home. I am home. Go home. I am home. Go home. I am home. I am home. Go home. I am home. Go home. I am home. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. Say his name. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. George Floyd. You understand? This is your land. This is your freedom. These are your people. So if you're gonna police the police, we want you to help us out. We just want you on our side. Please don't put up arms against us. I got a fucking megaphone, not a gun. I swear. I swear. I got a fucking right here. There's no reason to escalate force violence. All I got is a speakerphone. This is my freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking to all y'all. Like I said, I'm just talking to the one who gets agitated. Whoever he or she may be. You get me? Like, you feel that? That's scary, isn't it? You're standing in a group of people, and in that group of people, somebody that's standing behind you, beside you, around the corner, might want to fuck me up for speaking my opinion. Even if you agree with me. That's the problem. How the fuck ain't I free to speak in the country that I'm serving? I heard all this shit. You understand? All of this shit belongs to me. Right? That's right. No, you know, he chilling. He ain't got shit. He all right. But like I said, look, can I talk to you, Sergeant? Can I talk to you, Staff Sergeant? Staff Sergeant, right? Speak up! Come on!
Yeah, why are you silent?
Yes, a sergeant. Well, in the Marine Corps, it's called a staff sergeant. But they with you? They with you. You know people? Can you come up and have a quick, honest conversation with me? You can bring your boys. I mean, I ain't got shit on me. Speak up! Come on! I got a megaphone. I'll put it down so you talk. You don't even want to talk to me? I just want to talk to you face to face. I really, like, literally, that's it.
Show you don't give a
You know what
shit.
I just want to come and shake your hand. If you agree with us, come shake my hand.
Come on, shake his hand.
No, fuck it. I'll meet you halfway.
This is just the start.
Everybody make some noise for yourself. Like I said, there's no way we can hide it force to do this. All the organizers, get the organizers up here. Come here. Come talk to me. Stand in front of me. Get up here. All the black people in the crowd, come here. All the black people in the crowd, come here. I want to do something simple. I want you to meet the black people in your community, because there's not many of us. I just want you to know who the fuck they are. Because really, you get lost in the name. You get lost in the sea of faces. Right? All right. So literally, like I said, my name is Justin Frazier. I'm a United States Marine veteran. I do music here. I have a nonprofit organization called Veterans Deserve Freedom. That's what I do. I help veterans off the street. I'm a peer specialist through the VA. I take care of people. I personally, on my own goddamn time, help people recover from drug and alcohol abuse. Like, that's what I do. If people need mental illness stuff, I go and find them. I seek resources for them in their own community so they don't have to travel. I go pick somebody up if they need help. That's just me, though. That's just me. And I could have went my whole life without telling y'all I did that. My entire life. But right now, it just seems like it's an appropriate time to let people know that all black people in your community ain't out to get you. I don't want what you have. I got nice shit. I'm cool. I live here. You know? I don't want what they have. I have nice shit. Like I drive a Challenger. I'm like, cool. Like, sky ride apartment. My shit is, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't poor. I used to be. So that's the problem. I used to be. And so knowing that, I help other people. You know what I'm saying? Because we're only as slow as our slowest member. As a society, we can only move as fast as our slowest member. All right. Can you introduce yourself and tell them what you do?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, honey. My name is Tiana Albert. I work for Garden Grove School District. I'm a behavior therapist. I work with kids who have autism. My name is Cedes. I'm her mama, and I'm a behavior Westminster.
Frank Mitchell, activist member, NAACP, and also all of us are now.
Hi, my name is Flonisha Pimpton. I work for Westminster School District and I'm a preschool special educator.
Hey y'all, I'm Sean Miller, like I said earlier, and I am a retired employee from right here at the city, and now I'm just a loving grandma.
My name is Eric Wilkins. I'll just tell you, I work for the County of LA, but I actually am the voice of Westminster High School football team.
My name is Kevin Meminger. I went to school with some of y'all. I went to Westminster for a couple years. I played football there. I play college ball now, so yeah, you know, just happy all y'all here.
How y'all doing? My name is Justice. I'm from Anaheim, but I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. I went to Chapman University. And like my brother was saying, I want you guys to actually imagine having a knee on your neck every day. I know you guys watch Mr. Floyd, and you see him pass away with a knee on his neck for 8 minutes. But imagine us walking every day in society with a knee on our neck when we go to Walmart, with a knee on our neck when we go to Walgreens, with a knee on our neck when we go to a show, with a knee on our neck, like my brother said in the back when he's in the studio leaving. Imagine that every day. I know you guys, you showing sympathy, my white brothers and sisters, and I love that, and the Mexicans and the Asians, and I love that. But more than sympathy, we need empathy. We need you guys to really feel what we go through every day. We don't need this just for one day. We need this every day. Okay? They went to Montgomery, Alabama for 385 days until they got justice. I know we've been doing this for 1 week, but I need to see this every day, y'all. I know this is the millennial generation. We got more energy than this. Ain't no time to be lazy, ain't no time to be selfish. It's a time to be selfless. Like my brother said, I'm not scared to die. I'm willing to die for this so my kids won't have to live through this. And I want to see every single one of y'all out here tomorrow when we protest again. Okay?
No, it's already on.
Hello, my name is Simone Meminger. Some of you I went to school with. I went to school at Westminster High School. I did start the BSU after school, and it was very, very hard to start that club just because I mentioned it to the principal, and a lot of teachers gave me backlash about it. And I just wanted to bring a little bit more awareness to the school. Sorry. I just started off with Black History Month, but I decided that that's not enough. We can't just educate people for 1 month. There's 12 months in the year, and y'all are learning all your information on the shortest month of the year. Are you serious? So my principals and my teachers did not want me to start the club. I had 6 people. My friends back there, Lena. Hey, Lena. Trinity. Hey, Trinity. Yeah, so Have a good day.
Hey, you guys, also that, yes, we did get justice for, well, we're still in the process of getting justice for George Floyd. All the officers have been arrested, but they still need to go through a trial. Yesterday, I heard from one of the activists out there, actually 2 hours this morning. They said that it was a real hard day for that family, and they were trying to figure out whether or not this is actually going to go to trial. They did win. It is going to trial. And on the case of Ahmaud Arbery, he too, all of the guys that were involved, one turned into a snitch, and we're getting justice there as well. Breonna Taylor, there's still no justice for her at all. Today is her birthday. We're still working. I know if you guys have social media, stuff is out there. We need people to sign petitions. We need you to make those phone calls to all of those people. Even though we're in California, we can flood their systems. We made that stuff happen, you guys, all together across America. We made that happen. It just didn't come from one state. All of us doing this together. We need that to continue. The system has to be dismantled from the inside out. It has to be dismantled from the inside out. It needs to be torn down. We need to hold our people that we put in office accountable. So when you go out there and vote, don't just check the damn name. You need to know, is this person standing up?
Yes.
Is this person actually, not just when they want to vote, they want your votes. We want to know, what have they been doing with their lives? Have they actually been fighting on the front lines to tear this shit down? This stuff was not built with us in mind. It needs to be torn down from the inside out. Everybody get home safe.
What's up, everybody? My name's Indy. I flew all the way to LA from Brooklyn, New York. Flatbush, New York.
There you go.
I'm here because I'm an artist. Like every other New York artist does, we come to LA. This is the place where we make it. The reason why I'm really here, though, is because I live in 2 worlds. I'm black, but I'm white. I'm here because I don't know who I'm going to be labeled as when I get pulled over. I don't know if those officers think I'm a white boy or a black boy. So I'm here for democracy and equality. I'm from South Africa. If any of y'all know about South Africa, y'all know we fought for this shit. We fought 27 fucking years. Niggas sacrificed for this. For this. For this. That's why I wear this shirt. Niggas is free. So they know who we are. We sacrificed for this. So I'm here for equality for all of us. Mexican, black, white, I look at y'all all the same. Mainly because I am the same as y'all, because I live in those 2 worlds. So please, protest peacefully. Because y'all know how they get. Y'all know how they get. Y'all really know how they get. But I'm happy y'all out here, and I'm happy that y'all accepted me as one of y'all own. That's why I'm out here. Everyone knows I speak differently. Everywhere I go, oh, you ain't from LA. You got the New York accent. Yeah, I know. I know. But it's all about being equal. We all equal with each other. I've met people out here from every single different race that treat me like I'm straight from LA. Know what I mean? So please, love one another, man. The world got too much hate for everyone to fucking be hating each other, man. This man put his fucking life on the line for y'all to be here.
Yes.
And the fact that he gotta tell them cops that disgusts me. That shit disgusts me, man. That this man went and fought for this country and has come back and being labeled as that. And it disgusts me that people like me, black and white, which is the new generation of America, still deal with this shit. 400 years later, we had a black president. When is shit gonna be over?
Hey, how y'all doing? All right, before I start my speech here, Can you guys pull out your phones?
It's already out.
Phone's already out. All right, open up your notes. All right, we all know it's Breonna Taylor's birthday, right?
Yes.
All right, we all know that this protest started with George Floyd.
Yes.
We all can agree that there's been a distinct disregard for women who have been killed by cops, right?
Thank you.
All right, what I need you guys to do is to type down the name of this book. Invisible No More, Police Violence Against Women, or Against Black Women and Women of Color by Andrea Ritchie. I need you guys to read that book, listen to that book, download it, share it with your friends, share it with your family. Just learn yourself some knowledge.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Andrea Ritchie.
Andrea Ritchie is the author.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right now.
Invisible No More.
No more.
All right. The speech I wrote 2 days ago. It's called I Have Words, Don't Drown Out My Voice. I've been out here every day from the time that these protests start to the time my knees give out almost. What I've noticed is that even though there's an overwhelming amount of support for everyone, there's also this underlying tone at these things that makes me feel like if it's just a game for some people. These protests are to shed light on the struggles of the black community, to make sure the country finally understands that we are more than what they've been making us out to be. A sad-ass thing to have to say, but honestly, we have to say it. But I get this weird feeling that people only care because, once again, black people are a trend. You go to these protests, many of them not even set up by black people. You hear the chants, I can't breathe, as if they weren't a man's last words and instead a cheer at a football game. You have people laying down in fields pretending as if they have a grown-ass man kneeling on the neck, and then turn around and get upset when they see a meme of people doing the exact same thing. Sure, the intention is different. The message you're trying to send is pure. But come on, think about it. Think about it for a second. Imagine if it was you, and you saw people parading around your family member's face and chanting your last words and reenacting your death over and over again under the guise of acceptance and unity. This macabre display is nothing but that, a display. The few people I've met, and it's only been a few, who actually see this movement and actually push for change are not out here cheering. They're not out here starting fights with police because they think that's what they should do in the name of justice. They're appreciating what they might not have known before or that they didn't know they knew. They're hoping, they're doing research. They're letting the voices of the oppressed be loud instead of drowning them out with their false sense of participation. If this continues to move in the direction it's moving, then I'm afraid that it won't be rioters or looters, cops, or that dumbass Cheeto in the Oval Office that make the cycle continue. It will be the people patting themselves on the back because they did a good thing. It will be the people who walk on eggshells around black people because they think we're too fragile to handle the scrutiny. It will be the people further alienating us because they're trying too hard to make us feel included. Newsflash. We are already strong.
Yes, sir.
We already accept ourselves. We do not need your pity. We want to be able to walk amongst you feeling like we aren't something other than fucking human. We just want to be able to do the things you do without dying. We want you to understand that we understand that you know you would never understand. We want to be listened to and to be heard. I know we understand that this protest started because of police brutality. So why is it when we have people out here saying the police brutalize and beat us too? So why the fuck are you arguing with me about police brutality? It makes zero fucking sense to me. And it's not just the police we're fighting against, though. That's just part of the problem. Racism is an issue, and not just in America. All over the world, people are fighting against it. So I'm telling you, when you go to these protests, when you interact with black people, I know you aren't expressing hatred towards us, but your overzealous pats on the back. I'm not a dog. Your awkward jumps out of the way. I'm not contagious. I mean, coronavirus is a thing, but you know what I mean. And your inability to look me in the eyes as a human being when we talk is just as degrading as someone being outwardly hateful. We do these things so we can learn about each other, and I hope I'm teaching you something as I'm standing here. We just want you to see us as we are, nothing more, nothing less, just equal. That's what it means when I tell you that my life matters. That's the base of at least my reason for being out here. I need you to ask yourself, why are you out here? And is the answer that you just gave yourself an honest one? Are you ready to admit the existence of and get rid of the privilege you have that makes this protest necessary? Do you realize the reason I can't breathe is because my people have been choked for air since before we started building America? All right, this next speaker of the speech is for my black people. I noticed yesterday at a protest earlier in the week that whenever a black woman, trans, queer, or sex worker would introduce themselves to talk, there would be a few eyes rolled here and there. Not too many, but enough for me to notice. I just want to say that we got to stop doing that. By that, I mean judging others for their life choices or sexuality. We are here to come together not just as a community, but worldwide as one people. Cut it out. We're going to come out and scream for equality, then I want to hear you scream for equality. I want to hear the raw emotion in your voice. I want to hear you scream until your vocal cords rip the chains that shackle the minds around you. Open those floodgates. Let that shit rush over everyone. Because it's about all of us, not just some of us.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure that everybody here votes.
Yes.
Please.
Yes. This don't mean nothing.
Vote.
Well, it mean nothing until we vote and get the right people.
Check those people, though. Make sure you
Exactly
know
what
who
she
you're
said.
voting for. Don't just check a box. Do your homework. No. Make an investment in that. Don't just do the shit by the fleet. We voted these fucking people in, and they're not doing what they promised. They only did it to get your vote. Really consider who they are. Where are they right now? Where are they now?
Bunkers?
What are they doing? What are they saying on their social media? They're
bunkers?
They're
bunkers. We
Where
out
the hell
here.
are they?
On the ground.
Not to be seen.
Go ahead, sir.
Frank Mitchell, Orange County branch, NAACP, and also Los Angeles chapter of All of Us Are None, which is a great organization. The lady here said something very important. You have to get out and vote. There are two things, though, okay? You want to get as well educated as you possibly can, because we don't need anybody who, brain-wise, brains, but is dumb, and gets out here and votes for the wrong issues and the wrong people in office. But voting is important. You want to do this. But there's also another thing you must do. There's two, voting, and then there's this. Become a juror on a criminal trial. Very few people really want to do that. Oh, I don't get paid enough. They don't pay enough. Unless you go to a federal trial, then they'll pay, I think, $40 a day, which is still not enough. No, you want to do this. Because being a juror, and it's hard to do, really, it's a roll of the dice to get put on, but you want to do that because that is the last check valve to stop stupidness and to prevent innocent people from going to jail and prison. I love being a juror. It's hard to get on one. I've been a juror one time, civil trial, tried many times on a criminal. Hopefully that's going to happen. You want to do this because every time you have a hack politician, and we've got a lot of them, and I've seen it in 23 years in this activist movement, and they pass a law that the timid legislature is afraid to oppose, and the public doesn't know that much about, and then it becomes law. Innocent people get caught up behind that. I've seen it. I've been in court. I've seen it. For men in prisons in California, I'm estimating no research has ever been done on this, but I'm estimating anywhere from 5 to 10% of the men in prisons in this state are factually innocent or never should have been sent there. But here's the more shocking part, and this I've seen in just huge analogy and information that has come my way, and it still needs to be factually studied, but over 50% of the women have been in California prisons in the last 30 years have been factually innocent. Over 50%.
Wow.
And among that, they've been factually innocent. There is a large number who were, quote, guilty, unquote, of some crimes, but never should have arisen to be put in a state penitentiary. Never. I know, I've seen it. So there are two things here. You have to vote, and coming with that, you have to study, and you have to attend meetings and meet other people and everything. because all of us have inborn prejudices, and we've got to put that under control. But the other thing is, be a juror, because I guarantee you, if I'm on a criminal jury, and one of you is a defendant, especially in a criminal trial, and I don't see evidence that you were really guilty, and I see that you were railroaded in there, let me tell you, I guarantee you, it's going to be an acquittal or a hung jury. Thank you.
All right, so I want you to look around at each other. Look right now. Look. Stop looking at me. Look at each other. Fuck. Look at each other. You all see each other. These are the people out here making a difference. Okay? And I want you to see these same people at these protests. All right? If these anti-protesters showing up in numbers, I want y'all to show up in numbers. If you're available, come through. Because we need you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it just gets so cloudy. It gets so noisy. When the hell did they think they were more American than us? I don't get that. They're walking around with an American flag saying that the right to protest is un-American. Who the fuck do they think they are? You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who their president is. I'm not Democratic. I'm not Republican. I'm for whoever the fuck's standing up for my people. That's right. That shit is nothing. That shit is nothing, and I say nothing but a way to separate us. It's nothing but a way to separate us. Somebody here that you're Democratic and they're a Trump supporter, they automatically mute themselves. That's fucking bullshit. I don't give a fuck about Trump. I don't give a fuck about none of them, right? I was glad we had a black president. Some shit was good for me, and some shit was bad for me. But if ain't nobody standing up for my people, I don't give a fuck what office they hold. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about a politician. I don't give a fuck about a senator. Most of them are full of shit anyway. They promise you 10 things, and you can probably get one out the list. That's worse than the fucking grab machine at a fucking They give you 10 fucking promises, and they halfway fulfill one of them. So y'all gotta know these people. They got fucking track records of being failures. So don't vote them in office. Don't vote them in office. If people around them don't take them serious, you probably shouldn't either. That's all I'm saying. Listen to these people who are trying to get your vote. Listen to these people who are trying to run your communities and run your neighborhoods. These people are in charge of them as well. Check who the fuck they are. Know your communities. Because it's cool as fuck when the block starts opening up and we can go to the movies and people can stand on the side of the streets and protest during the global pandemic. And they say shit like open America, they call cops pigs, they spit in at police. I saw a fucking sign that said muzzles are for dogs and slaves. And none of them got arrested. Not a single fucking person. But the moment we gather here to say that people of my skin tone matter, we're getting arrested and beat the fuck up in the streets. That's the problem. Trump gave a speech. I'm not out here saying nothing against him, man. I'm just going off what he said. Trump gave a speech that said we shouldn't be allowed. He said they shouldn't be out there allowed to protest. They shouldn't be able to say nothing. Back in his day, whenever the fuck that happened to be, right? Because he always been rich last time I checked. Back in his day, he said he was allowed to punch him in the mouth and they would leave out on stretchers. The problem is, they are fucking hitting us in the mouth and they are making us leave on stretchers. And all we came out here was with a fucking sign. We brought a sign in our voice and we're getting beat the fuck up in the streets. That's the problem. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a second. Cool, y'all got the weapons? I'm serious. Just a conversation. I'm not inciting shit. I'm just saying. Okay, this building y'all standing on, right? I'm gonna let y'all know something. During COVID-19, I know y'all saw the pictures. This shit ain't it ain't private. Like, the pictures are out there. People were standing there with more tactical equipment than you have on right now. At Capitol buildings that you're supposed to protect, and nothing happened to them. Nothing happened to them. I didn't see no fucking, nothing. I didn't see none of y'all ass up here. People, they didn't even have rubber bullets. They had real bullets. They were sitting at Capitol buildings with loaded weapons. Most of them condition one with their fingers on the trigger because they fucking idiots. And they don't know rules of engagements and weapon safety rules. They're just a bunch of assholes that like to buy guns. They sat here on our buildings, not just ours, but y'all's too. They sat here at our buildings with guns, and I didn't see a single police officer go to stop them. Not a single one. And you know what they said? I'm expressing my American right to fight for my freedom. They're white. They got all the fucking freedom. That's the problem. So, I mean, so do you get what I'm saying? Is everybody, just give me a head nod. That's cool. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw it. It's like, okay. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what's wrong, right? That's the problem. If they can come out here with guns and Capitol buildings and government-owned buildings and get nothing done to them, why the fuck are we out here with signs and cameras and getting beat the fuck up in the streets? Why are they calling it an unlawful protest? Why the fuck isn't a person at a Capitol building with a gun considered an unlawful protest? That's bullshit. That is domestic terrorism. That is domestic terrorism. But people standing at Huntington Beach screaming Black Lives Matter was deemed an unlawful assembly. That don't make no fucking sense in nobody's country. That people can stand with guns bigger than the ones you have. Really? You should have seen it. I saw it. Bigger than the ones you have. With way more bullets, too. And they stood at government buildings, and nobody deemed them an unlawful gathering. Nobody. No SWAT stepped in. Nobody did nothing. You know what's crazy? How was somebody sitting on the side of the street selling a cigarette to get choked out by 5 to 6 police officers, but a school shooter gets a fair ride in the back of a fucking truck. He gets a trial. How the fuck have we had school shooters for almost every single day of the last 3 fucking years? You know the only thing that stopped school shooting? COVID-19. COVID-19. That was the only thing we did. We had stupid shit. People were talking about bringing guns into schools, giving the teachers guns. Why the fuck can't kids be innocent enough to just go to school? But when we started protesting that Black Lives Matter, you know what America decided to do? I don't think y'all know. Y'all want me to tell them? Tell them. They took guns and bullets off of the shelves at Walmart. But they didn't do it when they were killing our kids at school. I stand here with a megaphone. I didn't bring a bullet to this fight. I know what I'm up against. I'm cool. I know you're pretty tough. I'm pretty tough too, you know? So it's cool. I don't want to fight you. I want to talk to you. I just want you to hear me out. Why can they kill our kids in school and get trials? But all we doing is guilty by being black and getting executed in the streets. You see the comparison to that? Does that make any sense to anybody standing here? No. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to him. Sorry. But you know what I'm saying? Every day for 3 years. You can look the shit up. It's public news. Every day for 3 years. Domestic terrorists. Fucking white kids. It ain't black kids. Going to schools and they shooting up schools. Our kids don't even have innocence anymore. You know they're drilled inside of their brains to run from shooters. They do school shooter drills. That's a domestic terrorist. And these same motherfuckers, y'all showed them it was okay. Because during COVID-19, you know what happened? They didn't get the unlawful gathering. They got to stand in front of a government building with a gun. That is the problem. How the fuck can some teenage kid get his hands on a weapon and shoot up our kids? Not just mine, not just some of theirs. Their brothers and sisters, but ours. All of us, as Americans. They go inside of our schools and they shoot up our schools. But then those same thugs, their parents, go and stand at Capitol buildings with guns and we do nothing about it. That is white privilege. That is fucking white privilege. That is fucking bullshit. The only time they die is through suicide, outside of jail or inside of jail. Nobody kills them on the scene. Them motherfuckers better be glad that they ain't have a gun when they have one. They better be glad. Because a foreign terrorist is just as bad as a domestic terrorist. And if I was wearing your badge, I would shoot him. Shoot him in the fucking face, right? Because they're terrorists. But why do they get the right to a trial for somebody at a traffic stop? Gets the judge, the jury, and the executioner all from one police officer. That's fucked up. It's spitting out here on record for raping women, and they get 6 months in jail as a white guy. As a white guy. But a black man is standing on the side of the street selling cigarettes, and he's executed by being choked the fuck them taking a school shooter and they was feeding him a drink, like an actual drink. They were giving him water. So just because he don't look like me, he's not a terrorist? Foreign and domestic, right? Foreign and domestic. And we know what they look like. It's not like this shit. I'm not making it up, am I? No, tell me if I'm wrong. Am I making this up? No. They don't look like me. Because everybody got to sit in the PTA and somebody knows they're raising a school shooter and they don't look like me. And now everybody that goes to that school is afraid for their lives. Imagine that. When you go out on duty and you hear that somebody is a threat to you, right? You gearing up. You ready for this shit. You feel those butterflies in your stomach, right? That you might have to shoot. You might got to pull that trigger, right? Imagine your kids feeling like that at school. Imagine that. I never had to feel like that as a child. That somebody was going to come to my school and take my life. My fucking school. And we know what they look like. And these same people get shown no example. You know all the system shows them is that it's built for them. Because they go in these schools and they shoot up these kids. And y'all give them a trial. But somebody being black is already judged. They get the jury and they get executed on the streets. And they give an excuse like, oh, he might have had a knife. Last time I checked, it was 6 feet. 6 feet is the distance somebody could be in danger. Somebody could be a threat to me with a knife. As long as I got a gun, I can kill him within 6 feet. I know these things. I did this shit. I ain't new to it. I'm true to it. But a kid can go into school and kill other kids and get a trial. I just want y'all to think about that on y'all way home. Did your kids go to these same schools? Your kids go to these same schools. When they come in to shoot up a school, they don't give a fuck who they look like. They come to it for all of our kids, all of our children. And if y'all allow them to be domestic terrorists, that's exactly what they're going to be. Allow the system to start working for us. And when I say us, I mean all of us. Because if it was your kid, that was killed by a school shooter, I know you want justice. The same if your kid or your little brother or your father was killed by a police officer, you will want justice. Because a foreign or a domestic terrorist is the same. You can take the foreign and the domestic off, they're still a fucking terrorist. And I don't care if they sit behind a badge, or they sit behind a desk, or they sit behind a computer. I don't care if they sit behind a school desk, they are a terrorist. And treat them as such. Don't treat me like one. I'm a black American man. So I hope everybody here learns something. Y'all see the perspective in that? That our brothers and sisters gotta go to school. Raise your hand if your brothers and sisters told you about a school shooter drill. Anybody? Your kids told you about a school shooter drill. If you got kids at school or you work at school and you heard about school shooter drills, exactly, look around. Exactly. Every single month. Right? And like I said, they send in these PTAs and they talking about.
Bây giờ mấy người cảnh sát này họ thay ca, thưa quý vị. Mấy người đứng từ sáng đến giờ, bây giờ họ đổ ca cho mấy người
And they
khác.
get a right to a fair trial to go home. But for being black, you get executed in your car, in the street, in front of the store. In your own fucking house, at the wrong house. Hey look, for my uncle, alright, for my uncle, eating some chicken in his backyard. Come on, that's all we want to do. We just want y'all to know where we coming from. Just hold them accountable, that's it. I'm just saying, if I see somebody shooting at my kids, if I had a gun, I'd shoot them. They shouldn't be allowed to be taken into custody. They're killing kids. But these motherfuckers getting drinks from the cops, they're getting sips of water, they're getting moseyed on into courthouses to get a trial.
They're getting Burger King after they shoot up a church.
Yeah, they getting Burger King after they shoot up a church. Like this shit ain't rumors, this is real. Like it's facts. That's the problem. And that's all we wanted you to know. We just want you to know how we feel. Because I know it gets busy on your side. It really do. And like I said, my best friends are cops. It get busy on y'all side because y'all got your own shit y'all gotta worry about. Y'all gotta worry about assholes attacking y'all too. I get that. And we letting you hear. We here to stand with you and say that we ain't here to attack you. So make some noise for them for doing their fucking job. Go ahead. We know y'all ain't bad. We know y'all ain't bad. We just want y'all to get some bad ones up out of here. We want y'all to hold each other accountable and fucking fix what's wrong with this broken system.
I know a lot of these men here, I'm not too familiar with, but some of you are my brothers. You were there when my dad died, and you stood right by my family's side. And you're my brothers and my sisters out here. And the reason why I'm here is because I know my dad would be here. He would be trying to bring this together, to get you guys to understand and hear. I know when you guys are out of your uniforms, you're just like us. You're on the streets just like us. What we're asking is when you put on these uniforms, you stay just like us. Please, when you see something wrong, say something.
Do something.
When you hear somebody doing something, do something. Stop it so that we don't see that type of stuff on TV anymore. That we don't see it on social media anymore. That's all we're out here asking. There's some passionate people out here. They're voicing it. Some anger. And I understand it. But I'm asking you. Drugs, you guys. You've got picnics out here for you guys because we appreciate the service that you have done in the city. All we're asking is if you see it, if you hear it, please stop it at your level. Don't have to see that stuff anymore. That's all we're asking. I love you guys. We have supported you 100%. Because you have supported us. But my babies and my grandson and I have to see what they saw that happened to George Floyd. They shouldn't have to read what happened with Breonna Taylor. It's 2020. Let's make a change.
Remember when you're stopping some black people, you guys have kids out there.
You got educators out there teaching their kids, and they look like me. We protect your kids. When there's an intruder, we throw our bodies on your babies at school. You remember that when you stop people on the street that look like you.
Hey y'all, we got our point across. We ain't gonna keep hitting the hammer on the head, all right? But what we gonna do is take the information that you learn here. You gotta teach that shit to somebody. Know what's going on? Like literally, like I said, our kids shouldn't be living in fear of people that live in this country. And they use their own leaders to support their causes, and that's the problem. Black lives matter. And all lives won't matter until Black lives matter. Because do you know what that means? Do you really know what that means when you say that? Think about it, right? In a coalition, Asian lives matter, Latino lives matter, right? White lives matter. When they say all lives matter, those are the only ones they're really talking about. So that's why we say all lives won't matter until Black lives matter. You got to throw it in there. Arab lives, everything in there, every group of people will matter as soon as Black lives matter. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because we're the only ones that seem to be over here high and left.
Yeah.
That's it. Loop us in. Take care of us. Take care of your black people. Because we're the only ones you got. Africans don't want to come here. I'm just saying. And it's a real shitty feeling to get told in America to go home, right? To Africa, where I'm considered a mutt and I'm not welcome. And I can't feel at home in America. So I want y'all to get home safe. You know what I'm saying? Take care of each other. Get some water. Get some food. Y'all been out here all damn day. Okay? For real though, take care of each other. Be good to each other. Get each other information. Learn the people in your community. Because we the only one that's going to take care of us, okay? Until we change the system. You know what I'm saying? We know y'all good. But literally, I'll give you all this example. I'll give you all an example. Anti-protesters, right, came to us in Huntington Beach after the whole, riot thing. That was after that one. So it was like 3 days ago, Huntington protesters, anti-protesters came over to get us, right? One of them kicked a little kid off a skateboard, and the other one started punching into the car of a black woman when she pulled up. So you know what I did? Everybody was outraged, ready to go fuck him up. I said, no, don't fight. We got people for this. I said, I'm going to call the fucking police. And they said, what are you doing? I said, I'm letting them do their job.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because their job is to protect the service. Like, who are you going to call when shit goes wrong? So don't defund the police, because they help us. You know what I'm saying? Don't take away from them, because they make it probably less viable to help. That's like it. So just let them do their job. So when they came, they sat on the side of the street with us the entire time we protest, and they let us protest safely, and they didn't let anybody walk across the street and fuck with us. That is how you use the police properly. So you can't say get rid of police, because they help. They really do. They like really. And that's somebody's cousin, that's somebody's brother, that's somebody's uncle. That's their way of life. And many of them got behind this badge to stand up for what's right behind this country. So remember that. Just keep them accountable. That's all we want to do. Keep them accountable. That's it. Just don't kill me like a dog in the street. I might get a speeding ticket. All right, parking ticket, fuck it. You know what I mean? I was going a little fast. Illegal U-turn. All right, fuck it. Because that's the shit we do. So if you know you did it, you did it. Okay? Fight that in court, not out here right now. Cool? So, that's all I got. And I want this nice woman wants to speak to you. Michelle.
Hi guys. My name is Michelle and I work in Watts. I'm gonna cry because I came out here even though my family told me not to. I have been a resident of Westminster for 25 plus years. I married an African American man from Chicago, and I told him, it's okay. You can move to my city and it'll be okay. He's like, let's move to a place where I see more people who look like me. We have 2 boys. They run around like boys. They're 4 and 2. They're not going to listen to you. And I appreciate every single one of you out here fighting so that when they go to the corner store, which we have, I don't have to worry about them and whether or not they're going to come back. Because for 25 years, my parents never had to worry about me. I can go and run wherever the fuck I wanted to. And they were like, come home. They never asked, am I alive? They never asked, am I harmed? They were pretty racist themselves, right? Until they came around black people, they came around Mexican people, they came around Guatemalans and all the different friends that I have. And I have a cousin on the force with Westminster PD. I have cousins who work for LAPD. And I'm really trying hard to tell them, when I say Black Lives Matter, I'm not saying your lives don't matter. You are my family, first and foremost. But don't fucking pull my husband over because he's driving in a car that doesn't look like it belongs to him. Don't do that. I shouldn't, as an Asian American woman, hold so much privilege that for the entirety of our marriage, I have been driving us around. Because we don't want to get pulled over. Because I don't want a cop to pull over and I have to explain to my kids what's happening with their dad. I don't think for that. And I shouldn't have that privilege. And I don't want my husband to be tired every goddamn day. I don't want them to get looks from my Vietnamese and white and Iranian American neighbors when he's walking around with a stroller with 2 black boys. Because he doesn't belong. It's not my land. He was here first. He was brought here. I was brought here by choice. He didn't come here by choice. His family didn't come here by choice. his cotton-picking grandmother did not come by choice. So I really, really want to thank every single one of you, for coming out to do what is right, protesting peacefully so that my fucking family can shut the fuck up about all the looting, the rioting. That has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter. This is not about that. This is not the time and place to fucking throw that shit in people's faces when people are out here literally fighting for their lives every damn day. Until you're in their shoes, you don't get to say anything. You don't get to judge the way they protest. You don't get to judge the way they live their lives. You don't get to. And I am so, so, so sorry for all of the police officers who are doing the right thing, who have not felt like they had the voice to speak up when they have seen wrong, who have stood beside their kind, their ranks, because they're new, because they don't want to say anything, because they don't want to rile things up. It's time. It's 2020, and I'm so embarrassed that people across the country, across the globe are looking at us and thinking like, wow, like first world country, right? Like we came here, right, to do this? No, we can do better.
Yeah, no, we're gonna wrap this shit up. See how I can get home. I want y'all to eat.
All right, guys. I'm back up here talking. I'm just going to repeat the name of that book one more time. I really need you guys to read it. Because the point of these protests are to educate ourselves, so we can learn better, so we can do better, so that we can be better.
Yeah, definitely.
So the name of the book is Invisible No More. Police Violence Against Black Women and Women of Color by Andrea Ritchie.
Justice told you about the protest.
All right.
Tomorrow.
I'm handing the microphone back to Joseph. Oh. Invisible No More. Police Violence Against Black Women and Women of Color by Andrea Ritchie. All right, cool.
Hey,
I just want him to go home.
Can I have
Hold on. Wait a second. Justin. Justin? Hey,
I'm
we
Frank
ain't done.
Mitchell, Orange County branch,
Is that
NAACP, NAACP.
Justin Frazier.
There are thousands of people in prisons around this world unjustly confined. We got lots of them here in California. Most of them are women. They shouldn't be there.
Maybe
There are two people, though, because we don't have much time. There's two people, though, that I do want to take this opportunity just to let you know about, because you do need to know this. American citizen, Orange County resident, Michael Nguyen, Vietnamese American, is being illegally held in an oppressive communist country. He's been there now for over a year and a half. Michael Nguyen. The position of the NAACP is that we're going to allow the State Department to handle their job, do their job, and try to get that innocent man out of that communist country and back home with his 4 children. But it's important for you to know Michael Nguyen is being held in the People's Republic of Vietnam, a communist country with very little to no human rights. The other person, and this is the face of thousands of innocent women in prison, is Patricia Gordy Wright. She's a black woman, a grandmother, wrongly convicted, been in prison 23 years. She's dying of cancer. She's been in and out of remission of cancer, but now it's serious. We tried to get Governor Brown to grant her compassionate leave. He refused to do it. You need to know that. So we're trying with Governor Newsom right now to please free this woman from prison. And in closing, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, can free a much too harshly punished black woman 72 hours after the reality star. Our Democratic government, Democratic people are doing this.
Ok, thưa quý vị, thì cái buổi tường thuật cái vụ biểu tình trước ở thành phố Westminster tới đây thì Nam Quang nghĩ là sắp sửa chấm dứt rồi, tại vì cái số người biểu tình họ cũng đi về bớt rồi, nhưng mà họ hứa là ngày mai họ lại biểu tình ở đây một lần nữa. Thì chúng tôi nếu mà ngày mai không có bận thì chúng tôi sẽ trở lại với lại quý vị ở thành phố Westminster trong cái vụ biểu tình, thưa quý vị nha. Bây giờ mọi người đang đi về.
Hey, 4 p.m. tomorrow, Westminster Park. 4 p.m. tomorrow, Westminster Park. Bad is not giving my right to kill. Let them know.
Những người tổ chức chương trình họ nói là 4 giờ ngày mai ở Westminster Park, thì nó cách đây khoảng chừng 3-4 phút lái xe, quý vị nha. Hẹn gặp quý vị lại trong chương trình tiếp theo.